Once, in a town called Sunbeam Hollow, everything was bright and full of color. The trees were lime green and golden yellow, the houses were painted in happy shades of blue and red, and the sky always had a touch of pink at sunset. But there was one little girl who stopped seeing the colors. Her name was Ellie, and she used to love everything, drawing pictures, picking flowers, riding bikes, and laughing with her best friend Max. But lately, Ellie felt different. It wasn't like catching a cold or scraping a knee. It was like a heavy cloud had moved inside her chest. Things that used to make her smile didn't seem fun anymore. Colors looked dull. Sounds felt far away. She felt tired all the time, and sometimes she wanted to cry without knowing why. One afternoon, Ellie sat alone on her porch, watching the clouds go by. Max rode up on his bike, waving. "Hey, Ellie, wanna go find frogs by the stream?" Ellie shook her head. "Not today." Max tilted his head. "You've said that a lot lately. Are you okay?" Ellie didn't know how to answer. She didn't want Max to think she was broken. She didn't want anyone to worry. But she also didn't want to pretend anymore. "I just feel gray," she whispered. "Like all the colors went away." Max sat down beside her. "You know what? I felt like that once. After my dog passed away, everything felt heavy, and I didn't want to play either." Ellie looked up. "What did you do?" "I talked to someone," Max said. "My mom, then my teacher, and I started writing in a journal. But what helped most was remembering that feelings are like weather. They change. They don't stay forever." Ellie thought about that. Maybe this cloudy feeling wouldn't stay forever. Later that evening, Ellie tried something different. She took out her box of crayons. For days, she had left them untouched. But this time, she picked out Onier light blue crayon and began to draw. She drew a tiny flower with petals falling off. Then she drew the sun peeking from behind a cloud. Then she drew a smiling face, even though she wasn't quite smiling herself yet. When she was done, she felt a little lighter. The next morning, Ellie told her mom, "I feel kind of cloudy, but not all gray." Her mom hugged her tight. "I'm so glad you told me. Sometimes we all feel cloudy, but even on cloudy days, the sun is still there." Over the next few weeks, Ellie started taking small steps. One day, she took a short walk with her mom. Another day, she wrote a letter to Max. One day, she sat with her teacher and talked about how she felt. And bit by bit, the colors started to come back. The grass looked a little greener. The sun felt a little warmer. Her laughter came back, slowly but surely. Not all at once, but enough to give her hope. One day, Ellie and Max were walking through the woods when they saw the first butterfly of spring. It had wings the color of fire and sky. Ellie smiled and whispered, "The colors didn't disappear. I just couldn't see them for a while." Max grinned. "You're seeing them now." Ellie nodded. "And if they ever fade again, I know what to do."